It is a great day. Gavin Mehl coming at you, my man Chop Sky. He's got a question. It says, Gavin, what's up with all the self-experimentation and the liver flushes and all the stuff you've been doing, the wild ideas that you have? How are they going? Any updates, please, man? I'm like, keep us informed. I'm coming at you with that right now. Thank you for the question. It actually sparked my mind. I should probably give you an update as to how the heck everything's going. It's going amazing. Amazing isn't the right word. Just on top of the freaking world right now. Living the dream. The dream is just all come into reality. I used to say I was living the dream, and I meant it now. It's like dreams have actually become real. But before we get too into complex subject matter, I just wanted to give you an update on all that health stuff that I've been doing, and like you said, self-experimentation. So, liver flushes, start with that. Did over 20 liver flushes. And last liver flush I did was the last video I made on liver flushes. That was the last time I did it. And I pretty much, I think, cleaned all my liver stones out. I mean, there may be a couple lingering, but I've definitely cleared out over 2,000 green gallstones. Look back at some of the videos I made on all those. Pretty disgusting, but it helped renew me, make me new again, whole again, young again. Lock that age in. Well, my motivation, first of all, was I just want to lock that age in. So I wanted to make sure I'm not getting any older. I like where I'm at, and I want to keep and maintain that, for ever, as long as possible. If not ever, forever. So the liver flushes are, man, they're amazing. I couldn't be happier with me doing all that. It's very, very hard, so those who are interested in it, you can watch my videos and playlists on them. Search liver flush, Gavin Mehl, or go to playlists on it. And, get the book by Andres Moore. It's amazing. Liver and Gallbladder Flush, or Liver and Gallbladder Miracle Flush by Andres Moore. There's a couple different versions of it. And follow the procedures. Yeah, I've done a bunch of talks on them. It's really simple. Olive oil, grapefruit juice, Epsom salt. Clean out the colon first before you begin. Before and after. That's how I did it. It works, and get that stuff out of there, man. But definitely follow the procedures right. Doesn't cost anything to go do it. It's just a matter of doing it correct. And the only hard part is a matter of like fasting all day, and then like drinking that olive oil, because it doesn't taste so bad with the grapefruit juice with it, but the Epsom salt is probably the worst part about it, because Epsom salt will give you the gag reflex. That stuff is just, I can't even think about it. So that's kind of one of the reasons I haven't gone back, is the Epsom salt is so yucky. But it's a necessary element of it. Liver flush definitely helped me big time. Other self-experimentations I've done, water, man, is just going in and elevating into John Ellis, depleted water, drinking lots of water. But the main thing I'd say on self-experimentation is just going into the 1 meal a day, the intermittent fasting. I've been using a fasting app to help track that for me, and it helps play games with me, so I can like try to make my little goals, and let's make sure we get to the 20 hours fasting. Gmail, let's do it. You can do it. I believe in you, man. Yeah, make it happen. It's one of those things that's just a little challenge in a game, because it gets boring after a while, and I do still get the hunger thoughts at around noon. But I'll have apple cider vinegar. That works every time. I'll drink lots of water. Still black coffee or bulletproof coffee, which is just butter, little MCT oil, stevia. I'm finding out is extremely, very, very advantageous for the health. I'm finding more and more benefits from stevia. So the pure leaf kind, not the crap, but the pure stuff is definitely, I think Sweet Leaf is the good brand. So I'm finding out about that. I've got so many other self-experimentations that I've been doing, is comprehending the ways to eat. Oh man, I've got a really good one I got to tell you about. I should probably do a whole video on it. But before I get into that, just how to eat. And that's a stupid subject. What do you mean how to eat, dude? Like, it's so fundamentally simple, stupid once you understand it, but also so important for the digestion. And that's a big self-experimentation. Let me just explain to you how I eat now. So when I break my fast, water all day long, the coffee, apple cider vinegar, purified water, of course, no fluoride in it. John Ellis water is what I drink. But the going in then first meal for me is just going to be fruit. That's just, I've talked about that in the past in self-experimenting. That's so important, man. Digestive system kickstarts right then, and I have the fruit, and then 30 minutes later, I'm ready for whatever I'm going to have. Usually it's going to be salads, greens next, lots of vegetables next, salads, and then I like to have probiotics after that, yogurt, protein, whey protein concentrate, no, all grass-fed, still doing complete vegetarian. No fish. I used to be pescatarian. No more fish. I'm not vegan because I like the Greek yogurt as long as it's grass-fed, purely grass-fed. None of the junk stuff. Treat animals well and love animals, and cows need to be grazing. They're happy, and our bodies are happy when they get good grazing grass-fed cow products. Unhappy when we eat those miserable cows or miserable cow milk. They're not happy, and our bodies aren't happy. Kind of simple, basic logic. Makes a lot of sense though when you think about it. I'm not even counting calories anymore. I went on a strict calorie consumption tracker and did videos about how I would identify all the calories to a T. I would encourage people to do it and get in the habit of it if you haven't ever done it before. If you got a weight problem, it's really important to identify how much, what your intake is and your outtake. But for me, once I got the hang of the timing, the meal timing, I just pretty much eat till I'm full and I'm done. But I usually just eat that one big meal and then go to bed, call it a night, so that's just been my routine. It's been effective, and I'm able to keep really lean. I do have a little bit of another confession here. This whole scamdemic thing is got the gyms closed, and here in California, everybody's totally into it. So the gym's being closed, so I can't go to the gym, so it's like that has thrown my workouts off. That's a huge excuse because I could totally get the body weight training on Kino Body and do all that. I still do walking every single day, but I haven't been able to train, so I'm not as strong, but my physique is tight, dude. I got to do a physique update. It's still freaking tight, dude, and lean and healthy and aesthetic as ever. I'm proud of that. So it definitely has a lot to do with the eating. I'm not as muscular, but like as in pump wise, but I don't see a problem as soon as the gym's open, me bouncing right back up to right where I was, because I'm keeping lean and healthy and fit. Finish up on that subject matter right now. I did come across something new. It's gonna sound crazy, man. Turpentine. What the freak, dude? I don't even know what that stuff is. Pure gum spirits turpentine. Isn't that paint thinner? It's probably not even safe. It's deadly. Yuck. Tastes like black licorice to me. Drinking turpentine. Who drinks turpentine? Well, I do, but a very, 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 very tiny amount, like a teaspoon at a time. And what happened, what I found out was that even though I'm lean, I'm healthy, young, aesthetic, and freaking on top of the world, I like to prevent things, and if there's a chance of some living things I don't want in my body, maybe like candida, which I don't think is a problem, but I sure as heck don't want it, then I'm going to do whatever I can to make sure it's treated. And so for me, it was just taking some pure raw sugar, crap stuff, teaspoon of turpentine. Realistically, I would probably do it for 30 days straight, but in the beginning, maybe just like a few days or 5 days, pure raw gum spirits turpentine. I started consuming that with the raw sugar, man. It is, oh man, it's freaking crazy feeling. You feel like you're almost, you feel like you're in this high in a way. It's just weird, but you feel clear. I've experimented with a couple of different ways. Just a little bit, like a couple drops of the turpentine pure, totally fasted, having that only. I feel good doing that too. I feel like it's doing something. But the reason I did it is I wanted to make sure that I didn't have any candida, and if I did, I wanted to get rid of it, get rid of all the eggs if there is such a thing. I don't know if there is. I have no proof of it, but I sure didn't want anything like that around me if it does exist. And that was the way I could identify it as a self-experimentation. So, hey, that's something new I started doing, and I definitely feel good about it. It's kind of a little way to freeze my age. But I just want to live forever. I just want to be the same age for the next 800 years. I don't think it's going to be too hard to achieve now that I'm learning a lot of this stuff about potential time, just the stuff that's been talked about. I'm not going to go into the subject matter here. But hey, man, that's it. That's an update. Chop. Thanks for the questions, everybody. Subscribing. And Mark Penny, love you. Malone, Marcus, Chris Strozier, I miss you. Love you. Gavin Mehl coming at you. See you at the top.